my name is Claudia, and I want to welcome you to my kitchen today. And would like to introduce you to a dessert that I had sort of created that will celebrate the strawberry season right now. But the lovely thing about this dessert is it's not just a recipe. This can serve you all year long throughout whatever fruit is in season, and you would just have to match the fruit with the jellies, but it's very versatile. So it's more of a method than it is an actual recipe. But today I've chosen to do a cream, to use it with strawberries. And the recipe that I'm making I've called strawberry cream cheese gratin. So it is a baked dessert. You can make it in individual little forms, so you can use it to entertain, or if you just want to serve it family style, you can put it in one 9x9 dish and bake it as one, and then just have everybody help themselves. But I'll walk you through the steps, and I'll walk you through what I have, and then we'll go through it together. So first of all, I have a pound of strawberries that I've cleaned and I've cut, roughly chopped. You just want to make bite-sized pieces. You don't have to be real precise with those because they'll be at the bottom of your gratin anyway. Then I have a 1/4 cup of strawberry jelly that I've warmed up a little bit just to loosen it up. And right now 4 tablespoons of just regular granulated sugar. But you want to, obviously, if you have very sweet strawberries, you might want to cut back on the sugar. If your strawberries are very early in the season, you might want to add a little bit of sugar. So taste your fruit first. So that is the first step. Then I also have, for the gratin part, is a whole block of Philadelphia cream cheese. I have 3 eggs, which I have separated. So you want to separate the egg yolks from the egg whites. I have 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract and 2 more tablespoons of granulated sugar, as well as 2 spoons of cornstarch. And then you need a medium bowl to put your strawberries in, and you need a large bowl to make the cream cheese gratin. And then I also have little individual gratin dishes, so if you use individual ones, make sure they're oven safe because you want to preheat your oven to 350 degrees. And I've put my dishes onto a baking sheet, which I have lined with foil because the potential of the fruit bubbling over as it cooks is great. So that's just an easy way to avoid a bunch of mess. So, so here we go. So take your strawberries, put the sugar in, put the jelly in, and all you're going to do with this is just mix it till it's well combined, till the sugar and the jelly coats all of the fruit. When you're done with that, just set it aside. So in your large bowl, take your egg yolks and then just whip them a little bit and whip the sugar in with it. Until you get it a little thick. Take your cream cheese, which is softened, by the way, so you might want to either soften it a little bit with the microwave or leave it out at room temperature. And then you just work your cream cheese in there. Add your vanilla extract. And just combine and mix until it's nice and smooth. And once that's smooth, and you can accomplish the same process with an electric mixer if you choose to. Once that's smooth, you put your cornstarch in here as well. Just make sure it doesn't get stuck to the cup. And again, just combine it. And when that's the consistency that you like, then you beat your egg whites. And you just want to beat them with your electric mixer, with your whisk attachment, until they're nice and stiff. But don't overbeat them. And when you're done beating them, you know that they will be done when they stay in in your cup. And now what you need to do is fold them in. So you just did spend all this time getting all this air in. The last thing you want to do is get the air back out. So you just in stages work your egg whites into your cream cheese mixture. And then from here, it just becomes a matter of assembly. So you take your forms that you've set prepared, and by now, as you can see, the strawberries are very nicely coated. The sugar has melted. The jelly has coated everything, and you have a wonderful little shiny fruit base. So all you do is just evenly distribute them among 4. And again, I've scaled it to 4. If you want to put them in smaller dishes and you know, try and have a smaller dessert, you can certainly do that. If you don't want to worry about individual baking, go ahead and just put them in a 9 by 9 square form and use that and serve it more family style. You want to try and be roughly even if you do have individual dishes. Good. Just do the best you can with that. And when you have that, you take your cheesecake topping or your cream cheese topping and you just, again, just pour it over as evenly as you can, the top of each. And then, when that's done, all you need to do from here is put it in your preheated oven for about 20 minutes, and or until it's set. Just kind of keep an eye on it. You know your oven well, because you don't want it completely hardened. You do want it nice and soft, but until it's set, it's roughly about 20 minutes, and then you're ready to enjoy dessert. So after about 20 minutes at 350 degrees, they should be nicely set. Now, when you pull them out, you may want to, because when they're done after 20 minutes, they're still very yellow. They will not take color. Now, I like mine to look a little bit browned, and what I did is during the last minute, after the 20 minutes are done, I shifted my oven to broil, and during the last, I'm doing another minute to 2 minutes, I ended up just sticking them under the broiler. Don't move it close to the broiler, just leave it in the middle rack, and then you get this nice browned crust on top. But be careful that you don't stay with it and watch it so you don't burn it. Out of the oven, you may want to serve it with some powdered sugar or some whipped cream or even some ice cream. And I hope that you will enjoy it and maybe even try it with some different fruit throughout the season. Thank you so much.